29 for the Jazz last year, but once again, as you see Collier getting out in the passing lane, coming up with the steal and laying it in.
Well, we thought Luka was going to play in that game. It was a Saturday night in L.A., and Will Hardy raved about Isaiah Collier to us.
Yeah, he's a guy that you love as a player because he's looking to move the basketball. This is the area where he's got to improve to be an effective NBA player, is from shooting.
Games where the coaches wore special shoes for Autism Awareness Month. The broadcasters, myself, Tim Legler, and Mark Jones actually did that game in Oklahoma City.
Did you get
that week? We did. We signed them and we gave them to the charity.
Nice.
Off and the finish there.
Nice cut by Dylan Jones to make himself available to Richmond as he attacks the paint.
Shot clock is off. Collier across the timeline. Surveying. A little bit of a shove there, but gets the basket to fall.
Opportunity for one of your teammates.
A.J. Johnson against Collier. Loses it. Collier picks his pocket. Collier on the run. Collier with the layup.
Combine for the last 4 years. And I always throw out these just crazy trades. And Bobby's looking at me, shaking his head, saying, and he's like a great friend because he doesn't say on air, that won't work.
You're like the human trade machine.
That's me.
Yes.
I got to do NBA Today with Perk all the time. So I'm used to it.
So,
well, we needed 4 people, you know, because you do such a great job. But then we have our Sham Sharania, who's not the actual person, but someone who's breaking news. And then we have
now Collier going to work, gets the screen. No go. Push shot is no good. Watkins comes up with it. No go. Push shot is no good. Watkins comes up with it. Elijah Harkless, though, with the steal. Corner 3 for Collier. Buries that one. And the handoff to Black. Black pulls up from about 20. Misses there.
Another guy reluctant to shoot the jumper. Leaky Black, who played 5 years at the University of North Carolina. Elite shot blocker as Collier now has got it going.
You need some plumbing? Leaky's got you. Won't be leaky for long. Collier misses there. Pierre goes up top. Dacky misses. Asmus on the run. Collier in attack mode gets blocked there by Leaky Black.
Bench right now. You've got 5 first-round picks over the last.
None of them are playing, though, today.
All watching.
Yeah. Collier tries to turn the corner. Flips it up. No good. Thought he got a foul. Back. It bounces over to Watkins, and he's able to put it through. So now it's an 11-0 run, and we've got a 17-point game.
I ran into my guy, Will Dawkins, at halftime, and he was sticking around for the remainder of this one. He has to be happy what he's seeing from his young players fighting back after getting down 29.
Harkless to the corner. Collier for 3. In and out. Rebound. Black tips it to
Pick it up and get it back to finish off what is a 16-0 run and allowing his team to cut the lead to 12.
Jazz with the ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Harkless drops it to Collier. He gets rejected from behind. Ball is still loose. Shot clock violation, and the Wizards. A.J. Johnson on the move. They've got numbers up for Pierre. He can't finish.
Missed opportunity on the break.
Collier, the step through, and ends the run. It's a 16-0 run. Pierre fires for 3. Wide of the mark. Rebound Collier. Wizards are going to have to buckle down on defense here. Collier knifes through the defense, dumps it off to Gainey. Gainey throws it up, no good.
Basket of the game. Since then, it's been all Jazz. 14 straight points. Harper off.
Still got numbers if they want to run.
And they are. Harkless to Collier. Collier way short.
And that's the part of his an elite level. Get downhill. You see how big and strong, how powerfully built he is. Collier, one of those guys that just gets downhill and creates a problem in the paint all the time. He's always looking to drive that ball and be aggressive.
The football moves by Collier and the fadeaway. Takes the high screen, and he's working in an ISO situation. 1 for 6 now.
Just can't get that jumper to fall right now. Doing a lot of good things, driving the ball to the basket, but the jump shot's just not there today.
And Collier multiple things. So we have sequencing up, down, rebound to make sure that jump shooters are brought down safely back to the ground. But can they also pick the pivot foot up?
4 off. Harper out to Jones Garcia. Filipowski just a man-child on the boards, 8 rebounds. Collier kicking it out to McGriff to reset. 10 seconds left here in the first half. Jazz up by 6.
I'd run a 2-man game with Collier and Filipowski right here and let Collier make a decision.
Collier on Minix. Tosses it way offline. Look at
Great. He started off as a defensive player in this league until his offensive game was developed in San Antonio.
And Filipowski pulling in his 10th rebound. Collier from outside. He remains ice.
Garcia can get it going. Ooh.
Ingram on the putback. And on the other way, Tonje driving through Dennis in the corner. Collier gets that one to drop.
Playoff runs, been to the finals, Eastern Conference Finals, all that. So, just trying to, bring that experience and that intelligence and IQ and, try to help them, not only, get better, but learn the game and how they can, maximize their abilities.
And we talked about Wemby and how in his height. How excited are you to play with a guy that's that talented? I've never seen a 7-footer or a guy over 7 foot with those type of skills. How excited are you to play?
It makes you a lot more confident on that end of the floor.
This is true.
Yes.
And you say that, protecting the rim behind you. Obviously, you're listed both at center, and then you brought in Luke Cornett. Did you guys discuss being on the floor together and how that would work with the San Antonio Spurs, having multiple guys out on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've been here 3 days, so, I don't know everybody's expectations, but I know that they want to win. They're trying to win. Their expectation is to win and to get better while doing it. So that's what I'm coming here to help do, and that's the goal.
And obvious summer league average where he's averaging 26 so far.
Yeah, he's been on an absolute heater all summer league, and he continues to impress tonight. That was tough. It's been his night. And then the flex afterwards.
Yeah. 23 points off the bench for Jones Garcia. Spurs back up by 4.
You hit 23 points off the bench, you get the flex a little bit. Rich flex on him.
Collier driving through Mangus. A tough shot, way too strong. Spurs have numbers in transition. Collier still on the deck, and it's turned over. Collier will benefit. An easy bucket for him. 19 minutes again, coming off that groin injury. He has been on a minutes restriction. He'll play the last 3 of this one. Tonje kicking it out to Collier. In and out, Filipowski also missing. The Jazz trying to speed him up. Harper, baseline. No. Harkless to Collier. Filipowski calling for it, and Bryant with the steal. Here, 9 points, 9 assists. Working on a double-double crossover. Takes it a hole. And 1. And Harper. 8 points coming here in the fourth. 4.7 to go. No timeouts for either team. Collier looking to answer. Bryant on him. Collier driving baseline for the win.
Bucket. Oh.
No, bien.
It was online.
It's a big, adding 4 feet to that shot. That's a very respectable percentage for a rookie.
Wow, they smelled blood on that full court pressure. On the get action, that jumper a little bit strong. Collier walks into the 3 ball. Filipowski tipped it to Golden State. Collier will trigger. Here's Williams. Collier out top, 5 of the shot clock. Got to get to work like now. Wow, made space and got a nice soft touch. The chase action gets it back. Good switch by Filipowski, moving his feet well, and he forces the turnover. Collier, and 1.
I know his deal is still up in the air at the moment, but, he fell out of the lineup in the rotation when Jimmy was traded. But then when Steph got hurt against Minnesota.
And her questions. and getting him to open up a little bit, man, and seeing another side of him. A lot of people don't get to see very often with athletes.
Collier missed. Williams followed him. Golden State's lead is at 14 with a little over 3 minutes to go. Sanogo back out to Collier. And Hawkins clear.
Simpson nets a 3 for Charlotte. Missed 9 consecutive postseasons. Getting free that time, Isaiah Collier right to the course. The Jazz made their move from New Orleans to Utah. And the number 1 on those shirting jerseys are important because they retired. That was the very first number the Jazz retired for Frank Layden, who was their longtime head coach, president. Harkless puffed by Kalkbrenner.
Great job. Great rundown by Kalkbrenner getting back into play.
And he is an experienced player. You can see him barking out the defensive play.
About Kesty, it is what it is, but he's going to have an impact in Utah.
Well, he's sitting there at number 5. Did his groin soreness, hip flexor. Reason he is out, and you saw him in his street clothes sitting on the Utah bench here in this opener in Las Vegas.
And he seems engaged in the game, engaged with his teammates. And I mean, this is a new experience for him, but he's going to be a terrific player. How about the pass out of there? Kneppel 0 for 5, 0 for 4 from the 3, 4 assists, 2 turnovers. Now 3 turnovers. Can't leave your feet to pass. You got to leave to score. But so people go, I know Kneppel, you know, it's going to be a tough transition. Is he quick enough? Is he this? Is he that? As they say, Sunday night sold out. They had the fireworks coming off the baskets, and then they had the fireworks when they put the team on the court. Augman,
Larry Johnson,
Hunt,
Greg Anthony.
Oh my goodness,
that was some. Larry Johnson,
Hunt,
Greg Anthony.
Oh my goodness,
that was some team.
You know what you did when you played against him? You yelled, "Get back!"
You didn't say Mr. Ref. To go, third quarter. Still have the ninth session to come here at Thomas & Mack Center. The Wizards and the Suns next up here on ESPN. Boy, Collier's looked terrific here. Oh, what a hit by Tijan Salon. He's hit a couple of those from that same spot. Biggest one yet. Good contest by Kalkbrenner.
Beautiful spin. Dish inside. Ball knocked out of the hands of Goodwin. Collier takes that shot from 10 feet. Couldn't connect, and the rebound pulled in by
a kid like Ace Bailey and how he approaches this summer league.
It's all about his energy and competitiveness. I think we've seen that from Ace when he's played. I recognize that the draft process has been a whirlwind for anybody that's coming in.
Yeah, he is putting so much pressure on Topic. He just doesn't have room to breathe.
Here's Collier, drives inside as he went up the ball of our arena. What do you think of Big T? I think he has his construction license.
I knew you were coming, Jim.
We're going to have you on the job at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
I'll be there. I'll be there at 5:30.
We're counting on you.
And out at 6.
Highsmith's had a good look. He plays the defensive game. He'll get it back. Leaves it. Collier inside. Drive off the glass. Topic floater. Can't buy one right now. Quick outlet. Collier. They'll fire up a 3. Bang! Oh, the jab for both the Thunder and SGA, no doubt.
Yeah, and I like that he is the face. I think he can eventually become the face of the league. As a young player, he embodies.
3 buckets off steals. 3-point game. Crowd a little restless as Collier brings it back into front court. Cody. Shot clock at 10. Collier, little stop and pop. That ball blocked by Leones. And
coming out of that timeout, LG brought this to my attention. Points in the paint. Thunder were at 44. That was 46. And Jazz only 24 points in the paint. The player to make things happen, especially on the defensive end. He can do it offensively like you just saw, but he's wreaking havoc defensively.
He's hit 7 of 9 shots. They give a body hug to Collier. That ball jumps out. Topic to 11 points, 3 of 8 from behind the arc. Jazz up by 5.
A little time off this shot clock here.
Just past the minute 30 mark. Collier lets one
bag, so 2 bags now.
2 bags now. Yeah. Talk about the process, because, 3 weeks you were into the draft for the Jazz, and Ace Bailey with the ball in his hand was your 5th pick. You had to do a lot of homework. I know you do that throughout the year, wherever you may be.
Yeah.
But the process.
Isaiah is obviously, physically very gifted, strong, fast. He's a very good passer. He's working on his shooting, but we're trying to teach him to be the best passer and defender he can be at his position. And take care of the ball a little better would be another.
Pulling with a couple of late buckets here in the first quarter. And the Jazz, after one strides into front court, he'll lob it down low, and a give-me, a bunny at the rim, rolled off the back edge by Jalen Wells. Utah the other way, and Collier gets the ball inbounded.
Boy, the defense of the Jazz is night and day in the second quarter than it was in the first.
Straight away 3, short, rebound, in traffic, Ace. Makes the second. 51-47. Collier trying to chase down Cam Spencer.
They're looking for him.
Oh, there's a steal. Collier. Little finger roll. Jackson.
He can score on multiple positions.
Spencer open straight away 3. There's a rare miss. Flip. 2-hand rebound. Collier turns on the speed. Oh, what a spin off. Gigi Jackson on the bucket.
This is such a great city. And what's it like, the collaborative process, working with Jay-Z, or Justin Zanuck, for those who don't know, Austin Ainge, and the rest of the front office as well?
It's very collaborative. I try to pick everybody's brains that I can. And even on draft night, we were sharing the calls to these agents, just trying to sell Salt Lake City and to draw.
Cut the rim in. Bona, 2 quick buckets.
Yeah, Bona's just a hard guard when he has that ball, because he takes up so much space down there.
Let's go. Inside. Good D by Filipowski. Shut down that baseline just enough. Here comes Sensabaugh. Isaiah Collier. His shot short on the 3. He played college basketball. His first triple. Knocked away. Sensabaugh got it back. Philly, good look. Sanogo with a rebound. Under 4.5 to play. First quarter. Jazz attacking, caught screaming in. Speed. 13 straight by Utah. Cutter, Collier, inside, make it nearly 15. He just missed a gimme. Come on, that was right at the rim. And you talked about half-court game for a while. This game busted open. Yeah. Another steal.
That's what the coaches like. You got to capitalize on really good defense. See if the Jazz can do it here.
Collier launches up a 3. Alex Reese.
And when you're considered undersized, right, like that 6'3" or under in your guard, you got to be special in something. And I think Walter Clayton proved in college, as Isaiah Collier misses one deep, that he's got some special skills. So also, it's important to note from both teams who is in the game right now in these kind of clutch moments.
Nearly stolen by Bona. Sensabaugh runs it down. Collier, short shot clock, down to 7, down to 6. He'll drive inside. Over the top, flip, rebound. Got to put it up and 1. Big bucket, 3 on the